नमः सर्वेभ्यः। व्योम-संस्कृत-पाठशालायाः कौशलसंवर्धनं संस्कृतव्याकरणं निबन्धलेखनं च इत्यस्य प्रक्रमस्य अद्य अन्तिमं दिनं। प्रायः वर्षकालात् अयं प्रक्रमः सम्पन्नः। तत्र आगतं मार्गं किञ्चित् पुनरवलोक्य अग्रे सर्तुम् अयं कश्चिदवसरः। गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. So as a first step, अद्य अस्मिन् मे ये अस्माकं सहयोगं दत्तवन्तः तेषां कार्तज्ञनिवेदनम् अस्माकम् आद्यं कर्तव्यमस्ति. So a course of this length can be done only with huge support from various quarters. So very quickly, the first thing, of course, with any of the courses that I am able to teach, my gurus who have very compassionately taught me everything right from the basics till the Shastra, and more importantly, on life and being a teacher itself. So it has been an inspiring journey with all my gurus. Each of them has shaped my teaching in profound ways. So तेषां विषये तु मया पूर्वमपि उक्तमस्ति. यावद् वदामि तावत्तु अपर्याप्तमेव. प्रातस्मरणीयाः सर्वे. माता अनन्तलक्ष्मी नटराजन् महाभागा, माता विजयलक्ष्मीः, माता पुष्पादीक्षित् महाभागा, डॉक्टर चंद्रशेखर भट्ट महाभागाः. So these, through various levels, these have been my teachers, and I think recently also I spoke about them. I want to convey my heartfelt gratitude to each of them. ततः व्योमसंस्था, यत्र प्रायः 15 वर्षेभ्यः यद्यद् पाठे संस्कृतसेवा कार्यं कर्तुमिष्यते तत्र अवसरं प्रददाति. So it is a non-profit which was founded by Venkata Subramanyam Mahodaya, who is also actually one of my chief gurus and mentors. It is he who has taken me to each of the above gurus. So he is the basic Margadarshi for life, who has also founded Vyoma with the vision of spreading the Samskrita, Samskriti, Samskara consciousness. He was actually a civil engineer by profession, but purely due to the love of Samskrita and Shastras, he has left a very lucrative career and he has dedicated himself 24/7. There is absolutely no exaggeration to the organization with the vision. And his brother with Vishwanathan Mahodaya. So he was also a practicing CA who is now the CEO of Vyoma Labs. So without them, it would not have been able to sustain this organization. There is a popular Subhashita, Yojakas Tatra Durlabha. So to bring together people and resources for any cause, especially the cause of dharma, in today's age where there is a constant assault from various quarters, is a very challenging task. And I owe my heartfelt gratitude to both of them for giving me this opportunity. अस्माभिः इदानीं प्रायः वर्षद्वयात् चित्तूर् भाषा प्रचारिणी सभा, संस्कृतभाषा प्रचारिणी सभा चित्तूरुनगरे सा प्रतिष्ठापिता इत्यतः चित्तूर् सभा इत्येव प्रसिद्धा. So we have been following the syllabus. It is a very old sabha. We have learnt a lesson also in level 2. So it was established before the independence by several scholars, and through the ages there are several teachers who have been teaching it with extreme dedication. So again, each of these people, Banu Mami, who was in Chennai, who is, and Malati Mami, so two great teachers, Vishalakshi Bhagini and Gayatri Bhagini, they have all been following the Chittoor syllabus and teaching selflessly for several decades, and it is due to them in part that I was inspired to start the series on the Chittoor Sabha. So pranams to each of them. And as I said, there is one whole set of people who have helped me personally in every step of the course. So the first thing, a very special mention to Dr. Shri Kumar Shankar Mahodaya, who is the one who helped with uploading of every class of our course. Okay, so we finished the class at 12:30. At 1 or 1:30, he is ready to upload. He has done this with amazing dedication throughout the year. So every class, if we have been able to have the uploads on time, having edited the video and processed it, it is due to him. And Sri Satyadev Uppala, who has been helping us with the solutions for all the worksheets. Okay. And Vamshi Sudha Bhagini, a very dedicated and inspiring senior student who is always happy to lead the other students. She helped immensely in managing the level 1 and level 2 groups, inspiring them to take up the exams, and also led the volunteer group for several translation efforts which are aligned to the Chittoor syllabus. Sachidananda Mahodaya, he has also been helping with a lot of course material help and preparing some of the worksheet answers and so on. Sharada Bhagini, Jayashri, Manjula and Nalini. All of them, especially in the first set where we had the Sandhis, they all helped very much in preparing the course materials. So, Sarvebhyaha Mama Vandanani Dhanyavadascha. So, of course, the internal team at Vyoma. So we have Shri Priya Bhagini, who was actually a volunteer who has joined Vyoma team recently. She has literally been my right hand in all aspects of the course. Right? So it's almost impossible to think of delivering a course without a reliable person who can support throughout. Similarly, from the team, we have Nagashri Bhagini, who leads the ELA team, and Kalyani Bhagini, who helped in the course page creation and other admin activities. So I thank all of them. So if we just take a quick look at the path taken. So we have completed the Parichaya and Abhignya, the first two levels of Chittoor. So Chittoor syllabus is one of the most in-depth curated syllabi for the study of Samskrita literature anywhere in the world. Okay, so in 6 levels, it exposes us to a very wide variety array of Samskrita kavyas in great detail. So it is not just a glimpse. So it's a very good exposure into the various ways of writing along with the language itself. So it's a long way to go, but we have done 2 steps. And in this course, we covered the third paper for level 3 Vichakshana, which was mainly the grammar part of it. I wanted to take this up. Vichakshana has 3 papers. The first paper has Samskrita Bodhini lessons and a small drama called Mrita Sanjeevanam. The second paper has Yadavabhyudaya, a Mahakavya, and Niti Chandrika, a selection of popular Subhashitas. Then we have the paper 3, which deals with Samasa, Sandhi, Dhatu Rupas, and essay writing, Nibandhamala, which is basically to prepare students to learn to write in Sanskrita. Because from level 4, all the answers are to be written in Sanskrita. अतः अधुनैव सिद्धतारूपेण तत्र निबन्धलेखनम् उक्तमस्ति. Though it is the third paper, I feel these three concepts basically, the Samasa, Sandhi and Dhatu Rupas, are critical both for Samskrita Lekhanam and for Kavyadhyayanam. So to study a Mahakavya without equipping ourselves with a good understanding of these seemed didn't seem right. So I did paper 3 first. Next we will be doing the other 2 papers in order for Vichakshana. So atra prakramasya lakshyam tritiya patramasid yatra sandhihi samasaha dhaturupani iti मूलभूताः अंशाः तेषाम् आधारेण निबन्धलेखनस्य अभ्यासः karaniyah. So as we have been doing the grammar, we have also been incorporating the sentence construction and composition aspects, which should help in bringing together and so चत्वारि लघुपुस्तकानि अत्र अस्माभिः त्रयाणां विस्तरेण अध्ययनं कृतं. निबन्धमालायाः तु तत्र स्वाध्यायः स्वलेखनं मार्गदर्शनं तु कृतमस्ति. We also have other material which will help with the Nibandhamala. So we actually, though the initial course was conceptualized for 4 months, we started in November 2024. I was initially thinking of completing it before February for the March cycle, but as we went through the various parts, I thought a bit more time and practice was required so that learners could get the best out of these concepts. To hurry through the syllabus for the exam could have been done, honestly. Chittoor exam itself is very easy. But since we are looking at building the foundational concepts, we decided to extend it to another term. So today we are completing this. About 9 months of classes in which we had 60 sessions, about 25 sessions on sandhis, 21 on dhatu rupas. We covered 8 lakaras in dhatus. 2 more we will be covering in the next level. Then we also had 14 sessions on samasas. Samasas was an introduction. So we will learn more about samasas later, not to worry about that. So there have been 3,000 plus enrollments with an average of 300 to 350 people attending the classes live each class. And a lot more are also following offline, because when we look at the midterms, we had 3 midterm assessments. So more than 850 have taken the first one. So 600 for the second and 500 for the third. I hope it does not fall below 500 for the final assessment. We have it coming this week. So the importance of assessments is twofold for the students. Even though they are at an advanced age and a lot of them actually protest, I strongly feel taking up an assessment is a way of consolidating what we have learnt. Tatra kevalam shravanena ishadeva siddhyati. So when learning, it seems listening, everything is still clear, but it's only when we attempt to recollect and we attempt to write that we realize where the gaps are, so that we can make an attempt to fill them. That is the only objective. It is not about the marks itself, but it is a way to consolidate. That is from the student perspective. Very honestly, as a teacher, from my perspective or from the organization perspective, the assessment is an assessment of the teacher. How is the teacher able to take the students to completion? So at any of our internal meetings, if there are seniors, who are our board members or our donors, who are to whom we are presenting a report of our courses. So if we say, okay, there are 3,000 people who have enrolled, but there are only 100 people who have actually made the attempt to complete the course, it does not show well. Okay. So very sincere request to all of you. Don't worry about how much you have prepared or how much you still have to study. Samskrita is a journey of a lifetime. वयं तु अग्रे अग्रे सरामः समासे कश्चिदंशः अधुना अधीतः अग्रिमभागे अपरः अंशः ततोप्यग्रे अस्त्येव. So even I am learning about samasas still now. There may be a couple of sutras which I don't know, or every time there is a deeper vakyartha on samasas, there is so much to learn. Okay. But that is no reason to skip an assessment. Okay. It is just what we have learned. So you can just simply, even if you have not studied, to just turn up on that day and see what you have learned, what is sticking to the mind. For yourself, it can be as simple as that. You can guess how much you are able to retain. And it is not that these marks are going to matter, but the effort you take to complete that. Okay, it matters for me as a teacher, for the organization also. So it's a very sincere request. So please, even if you have missed one of the midterms, it's okay. Please do take up the course and assessment, which is happening this weekend. It is a very important parameter of the course for the external world. Whenever we have to show it saying we did a course, and it is done, as you know, purely for promoting Samskrita learning. There is no other profit motive in it. So the most important way you can give back is by participating in the course activities, which in this case now is the assessment. Okay. So going ahead, we saw this. So the course and assessment is from this Friday, 22nd August, 6 a.m. till Monday, 25th August, 6 a.m. The assessment will be open at this time. You can take it up at any time of your convenience. So there will be 2 hours. You just have to dedicate 2 hours to sit and take the assessment without a disturbance. It is only MCQs. You don't have to write anything. So till class 57, which includes sandhis, samasas, and 5 lakaras. Lat, lot, lang, vidhiling, and rit. So there will be 65 questions for a total of 80 marks. So this 80 plus 120 from the midterms. Each midterm was for 40 marks. So a total of 200 marks will be the cumulative score. So 60%, which is 120 cumulative, out of these is the threshold for the course completion certificate, which will be issued by Vyoma Labs. So after this, next month, we have the Chittoor exams, before which we will have 2 doubt clarification or QA sessions on 2nd and 9th September from 11 to 12:30. It is common to all levels. So whichever level, if you are attending the Chittoor exams, either online or offline, you can attend these sessions and get your doubts clarified. After that, we will have the offline exams on 13th and 14th September, followed by the online exams from 19th to 21st. We will send detailed instructions. The confirmation mails, etc., have already been sent. So if you have any doubts or questions, please please drop an email to vyoma-chittoorexams@gmail.com. Next, what next is again a question which multiple people have asked. So as I said, we have already decided the next course will be in the Chittoor series. The next course will be paper 2 Vichakshana. That is particularly the Yadavabhyudaya Mahakavya of Sri Vedanta Deshika. It's a wonderful kavya in 100 verses. Sarga 1 of Yadavabhyudayam. We will be starting it soon, immediately after Navaratri. So since the Chittoor exams are there till mid-September, and 22nd September, we have Navaratri. So immediately after that, we will be starting the next course. The announcement will be out soon. We will share it in the WhatsApp groups, etc. You can continue. So now some of the formal closeout. Along with the assessment, the most important way in which you can help us is by providing your feedback for the course. So there are two things. One is if you go to the dashboard and click on the course, either from the app or from the portal. So you see here an option to leave a rating. It is a simple course rating. So request all of you to please use this and rate the overall impression of the course. Okay. So this is basically to help others. So whenever we go to Amazon or anything, it is only by looking at the reviews that we decide which one may help us, which is good. So you are rating the course will help other learners who come later and who are exploring which are the courses. So I hope you have all seen that courses, sorry. So if you go to our courses, the rating will be displayed. So as we go on, it will help other learners to um, select. So you can see that the rating will appear here. So to give the rating, you have to go to your dashboard using My Learning. And there, wherever you do, the usual way when you go to the course, so you have the course here, the enhance the proficiency in grammar. So on the top, you have this option. So request people to please use this and give a rating now if possible or later. More importantly, we have a course feedback form, which I will share in the groups immediately after class. This has a bit more detailed questions. It will take hardly 3 to 4 minutes. It's not anything big, but again, this is as a learner, your duty to share your feedback. Whatever you feel, whether whatever was good or whatever can be improved, whatever can help you, or whatever you are looking for more, everything you can share with that, but make sure you fill that form. It is compulsory to fill this course feedback form. So we will share this in the groups. We will also share the link at the end of this class. So request you to please give the feedback. So the first thing is to complete the course by taking up the assessment. And the second request is to fill the course feedback form, which I hope all of you will oblige. Okay. So I just want to talk a bit about Vyoma and our mission, what we are trying to do. It's an opportunity for us to share because many of our learners, we find they know this course, but the whole view of what we are trying to do may not be there. We want to share that with you and seek your support in those activities. After that, we will try to get some feedback from those who are online today. Okay. So sanskritfromhome.org and vyoma.org. So Vyoma Linguistic Labs Foundation is a non-profit Section 25 company which was incorporated in 2012. We actually started these online classes in 2009, and then slowly it got formed into an organization dedicated for Samskrita, Samskriti, Samskara. So that is the vision with which Vyoma operates to enable personal transformation, because Samskrita is not just a language, it is a knowledge system. So we have everywhere we hear today the Indian knowledge systems or the Bharatiya Jnana Parampara. So if we think of that as a very valuable, say, Amrita, the pot which holds that nectar is Samskrita. It has been the most important language which has shaped our civilization, our dharma, our values, everything, right? So it's very important as the tool to enter that vast knowledge system. Similarly, Samskriti is not just some celebrations, it is the entire mass of our values, virtues, and wellness, which makes us a complete individual. We also have the samskaras, which uh, the traditions and practices which make us what we are, which take us towards Purnatva, which has been the vision right from the Vedas. So, Vyoma's uniqueness is in taking all these three together. So, even when we do children's courses or other courses, everywhere the underlying attempt is to bring these three together as an integrated whole. So, not to just look at Samskrita as a just a language. It's something much more than that. Similarly, each aspect of our culture, heritage, values, when it comes together, it gives a very important um, benefit to humanity as a whole. So the Samskritam, Samskriti, and Samskara, these are the foundations on which Vyoma operates. The other key thing is tradition with technology. So, right from inception, we have tried to use technology to the best effect. So, starting from slides or worksheets or the quizzes that we are doing, to building products, to building separate platforms, language labs, technology empowers everything in different ways. So, we want to bring that power to SSS also. That has been the attempt of Vyoma. So we have more than nearly 50 products in various forms as apps, as downloadable ones, audio devices, etc. More than 450 courses on Sanskrit from home, which are all available for free. 95% of them are free, with more than 11,500 hours of video and audio content. So that is what has been created through the network. It is not one or two individuals. Right? So there are more than 100 teachers who teach through Vyoma. We have a core team of more than 50 people who are employed, more than 100 volunteers who help. So it is an ecosystem which we are trying to build, and the learners have recently crossed 1 lakh, but it is still very less. So we want to take it more. 1 million is our goal in the next few years. So all these have been possible purely by generous support from all our learners. At every step, it has been the learners who have helped us in achieve each of these. So, and we need your continuing support to sustain. Okay. So first thing, in various initiatives that we are trying to build, say we have talked this digitalsanskrit.com is visualized as the world's first e-learning platform in OTT format. It is dedicated for Samskrita, where you will have videos, audios. All of Vyoma's publications are available as flipbooks. We are also bringing in a lot of content. So for every course, the content we create, the slides, etc., takes a lot of effort. We want to make it available to everybody and to help Vyoma sustain as an organization. This is a very nominally priced subscription. Okay, I mean 49 rupees per month or 490 per year. Right? That is the subscription amount. So you can visit digitalsanskrit.com and use the find your plan to subscribe. So it is one of the ways. It's a very small one, but those numbers do help us in making Vyoma sustainable in a big way. So each of us, if we are able to just go there, try it out. You will find a lot of content, and every month it will be updated. So request all of you to please subscribe to the OTT platform. And a lot of people, actually, just before class, I got several messages. What are the other ways to support the activities of Vyoma? So if you visit for India, the site is different, and we have a USA site. So there are different schemes in which you can support us depending on what you wish. So there is Guru Dakshina, there is Vidya Danam, where you can choose a particular course and support, or you can support our publications, can support the Sabha Ujjivanam. So for various Sabha courses which we have specifically, we are trying to revive the various Sabhas. There is Annadanam, say for a specific day, there is food is provided at Vyoma to all the people who work for the service of Vyoma and anybody who comes there that day as visitors. So you can even do for one day, you can sponsor if you have a birthday or any special day, you could do that. Or we provide lot of scholarships and rewards to various Samskrita students who do well in Samskrita exams in their schools, who take up some of the special courses, full-time courses, etc. So there is a scheme to support, etc. So if you can consider supporting us through this. But most importantly, keep continuing on the path of Samskrita, Samskriti, Samskara, and spread the word. This is something which I hope all of you can do, because we spend so much time on social media. Just sharing the posts or the course announcements in your circles will help us reach these courses and this valuable content to a greater number of people. If you know of any organizations or CSR contacts for project support, you can just reach out to us. So if you just give the contact, we will try to request them for support for many of the projects. So we also run several projects. There is one project which helps take this SSS to rural and tribal schools. So we work with schools in BR Hills, some rural schools where we are trying to slowly introduce shlokas, yoga, pranayama, other healing aspects of Samskrita, and build that SSS consciousness. So that is one project, a special project which is going on. We are trying to create certain programs for helping special children develop their focus and mental abilities through Samskrita and shlokas. So for these, if you know of any contacts, please do share them. गुरुरेव गतिर्गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोर्मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्